Okay. Hello, everybody. Yeah. That was
The hour-long YouTube video. You know how it is.
But don't worry. Everything is... What the hell? Oh. Hello, Celestin. Yeah, no, I just had a really weird spike of drop frames and stuff. I mean, I'm glad it happened here on the starting screen. I just saw it dip down and I was just confused. But happy to see you here, and I hope your day's been well. Okay. Well, it seems stable now, and I mean, thankfully I'm just going to be drawing, so no big deal. Huh. Actually, it might have been about the time I plugged my tablet in, so maybe that was the issue? Yep. Another day at work. But we're halfway through the week, so we're closer to the weekend. Oh, yeah, I was in the middle of the hair. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, thanks, Ellis. Yeah, I'm trying to make one of those for myself. And I am liking how it's coming out so far. But, okay. So, you know, this was the back. Okay, yeah, I finished up there. That's what I did. Which means it's time to get... Oh, well... Well, thanks, Salas. I mean, honestly, a big part of this is I have, I guess, good references that I can use and refer to, and also for the emotes I'm using I'm using Lumon's emote templates for the base, so everything here has already been drawn. I just add in more details so it's more customized. But well, yeah, you know what? I'll take the compliment. Thank you. I really should just let myself take compliments more often. But, alright. Oh, yeah, I opened this up to get... There we go. Second shade. Yeah, definitely. I've had just so many things where I do something that honestly is good work. I do something that's good work, but I just constantly see all these small imperfections, and then I compare myself to people who have been at this for way longer, and yeah, it's... I think I'm getting past trying to be being a perfectionist about my art. I'm okay with something that as long as it looks good enough and any tiny mistakes are really small enough that most people won't notice unless they zoom real close in. I've got myself to accept that much and just move on. But it's hard to get myself to just stop comparing myself. I mean, it's even harder because if I want to get better, then one of the best things to use is like ways to figure out better ways to draw, better techniques. It's just like to observe other artists. But then I get myself trapped in a little spiral of, oh, they're so amazing. Oh God, I'm shit. And there goes my motivation. And yeah, I definitely say just use everything at your disposal to just improve yourself. Yeah. That's just pretty much how it goes. Yep. Discipline and practice. You just gotta keep at it. And that's one of the hardest parts of it. And then also just learning all the tools. Alright. Thank you for dropping by, Celis, and get some nice rest. I'm gonna have to try and get some good rest tonight, too. God, I wish I could, like, go to sleep earlier than I actually have. Ooh, yeah, I remember seeing the nose breathing. Yeah, really hope you're gonna be able to breathe easy, because that is just not fun. Yeah, no, it is. God, it's the worst when you're trying to sleep. You just never really notice it, but yep. Have a good night, Celis. Okay. Oh, yeah, first, actually draw the outline so it gives me something to work with. Honestly, I wonder how much more I could actually, like, improve and get better if I didn't have to, like, if I didn't have work to deal with. Although, granted, I know that with how I am, if I didn't have work, that wouldn't, like, that's not going to translate to, oh, now I have all this time that I can spend on improving my art skills. That just translates to, oh, now I have more time that I can use for anything. Which probably won't be working on art pieces. It'll probably be just playing video games. And while those are fun... No, that did not look good. Okay, that was weird. Okay. So now I can go down here. And if I do this, go fill in there. Alright. And now one thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's one side done. And actually, maybe I'll just, because this part's gonna be easy. Literally just there. Okay. Oh, but then actually get up to the right layer for Cyrus. Just because otherwise it's going to be annoying. Let's do that. I noticed with the magic wand that it was kind of getting weird around that area. But okay. So we've gotten all of that. Now to get the second color for the hair outline. Alright. Do that. Don't accidentally select a different color, Cyrus. Honestly, you know, maybe I should just unbind that button on the tablet, at least until I figure out something else to use for it, because I just keep accidentally pressing that and it's really annoying. Okay. Oh. Oh, alright. I mean, this works. Because I can just go along like this. This kind of make more natural. Or, well, how does that look? You know what? Sure. Let's go with that. Let's see. Do I need to? Okay, yeah, a bit there. But just a bit. And now the same down here. Okay, well, I mean, most of this will get covered. Some of it is on the new layer, Cyrus. On the new layer. Yeah, like I thought. Okay, so I'm going to have to. Oh, okay, I see what happened. So probably. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. And then right over here on this side. And again, just pretty much the entire thing. All right. So, okay, well, I haven't done all of the hair shading yet. I've gotten most of it done, but not all of it. I still have one little spot that I need to just put a little bit of color in. Very well, not really color, but you get what I mean. Although, small space, definitely gonna want to make this smaller. Okay. So everyone's got their stuff now. Maybe I should paint it down a bit like that. And then just kind of do it like that a bit. But alright. Okay, so if I blur it like that, I don't know, I mean, I feel like that actually helps. You know, or first, it's like, it takes me so long to get between, like, the shading stages of working on emotes. I keep forgetting, like, stuff I figured out last time. Yeah, actually, I kind of like that better. Alright. That'll do. Okay. So if I go on here, I'm just gonna something like that. Of course, the little border is kind of messing up. Okay, and I'll just have it on the. I won't have it start this low. Oh, no, I wanted to keep that one. Yeah, I'll just have it kind of like start in. Okay, not near there. Yeah, something like that will work. Looks like I've done it a bit too deep in for both of these. Let's see, can I? No, it's. Okay, that's better. And honestly, it's probably something I figured out last time too. Maybe. Having a nice intensity is good for the. Yeah, okay, I want a big intensity when I'm going out here, but when I'm kind of wanting it to bleed in, then I want a lower intensity. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I really need to figure out exactly how to use the blur tool. But while I'm at it, I do need to make the little notch. And actually, let me just make you invisible for now. Okay. So we got that. Let's try and narrow it a bit in here. Okay, I'd say that's good. And now somewhat the same here. Except here we're gonna blur it. And that works pretty well. Okay. Then blur this like so. Change back to automatic right here. here. Alright, that is looking good. And just notice that, but that is in easy fix. Literally just, there we go. Okay. And yeah, the bang on the left, it's not really showing where there would be a little blend of shades, so no need to worry. Okay, so that is the hair. Now to work on the body. Yeah, just save. And I mean, by work on the body, I mean just start on the head. Okay. Okay, so starting from here. We go like so. Okay, maybe not exactly like so. Okay, that feels like it fits better. Granted, I probably... Okay. Third time's the charm. Okay, that's better. And then for this one, let's kind of go like this or so. No, actually, I kind of would like to go like this. Layers. Yep, and can't forget little shadows. This little shading around these parts. Not much, but just enough to show that yes, they're there. Alright. And might as well just fill this in. Honestly, this one's gonna get like filled in by like 3 different shades, but I like having all the stuff at least filled in properly. Okay, in the ear. Okay, let's look at one of the other emotes and that shows the ear and actually has like shaded detail on it. But think this one worked well. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I still need to actually put these emotes up. I've been slacking on that a bit. But I think I got the idea of how I do that. So we kind of go like this. And honestly, like, yeah, it's gonna get covered by everything else, but I might as well just do that right now. Because this also gives me a good roadmap of, alright, so what gets hit with the next, like, next shade. You know, I don't know if I should do anything about, like, the eyes. Maybe. Okay, I might try something. So for now, we get on to the second. Damn it. I accidentally clicked on a color in the subview instead of on one of the scroll bars. Okay, so new layer. Get that bit filled in. Yeah, actually, not that zoomed in. Okay, that line could have been more stable, but it'll do. It gets the point across. And then same for here. I want to get most of it covered, just have like a thin little bit to just kind of add some. I mean, I guess honestly looking, it kind of adds a bit more, like just a tiny bit more color to the shading. Which I'd say does help it a lot. Okay. Alright, grab that. Then that. Fill that in. Okay. And I'm just wondering if, like, maybe doing stuff like this will. No, it's looking like I'm trying to, I guess, kind of have some, like, definition on the, like, closed eye to just kind of, like, give a sense that part of it is a bit further forward, like how it usually is with an eyeball, because, like, when your eyeball's closed, you'll still have a part that is further forward than, like, the sides of it, the middle, obviously. And I know these are here to just kind of, well, again, they just kind of help, like, make the eyeballs stand out. It just, I don't know, feels a bit weird. Because, I mean, you can kind of see it if you look at my PNG when I'm talking. You'll see the, like, two little dots of color above the, like, top eyelid and below the eyebrows in between there. And that's what I'm talking about. But I just don't really think I can, like, make it look good. But, well, I mean, now's the perfect time to try and... maybe I shouldn't have it be... Maybe just have it be about, like, same size as this. Like, let's just see. How well it works. Okay, yeah, no, that does not look good. So yeah, I'm just going to I'm just gonna not try. I'll just accept that I have these little lines, like these little facial lines to indicate, yes, this is a closed eye. Anyway, back to shading the face. And the last ones here. Okay, yeah, thought that would happen. Thankfully, I can just do this. You know, I'm thinking maybe I should kind of dial back this part. Like, again, the inner ear one, it works. But I'm thinking maybe I should dial back the rest of it a bit. Like, not too much, but just, like, a bit. Like, let's say, kind of, back, say, that far for up here, and about right there. course, that also means dialing this back a bit. Okay, I feel like that actually, yeah, that feels like it looks better. Alright. So... got almost everything. I think so, got almost all of it. Honestly, I just want to put like a little shading around like the hair going over here. So let's try that. But yeah, the body's done. And it doesn't need to go too far out. Yeah, I think, yeah, I only really need to get like 2 shades on this. Don't need to go and use the third one. No. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay. Completely forgot to add a new layer. Okay. I'd say that works pretty well. And there we go. We got a new little emote. Although I could do a bit more with the heart. And, you know what, I got like 45 minutes. I can start messing around with it. Because, yeah, the other one's just a bit too bright. Like, I could try putting a little shine on it. Like, maybe kind of shade in the top so it's lighter. Okay, yeah, that might work. Basically, just kind of have it like that. Okay. Or actually, no, I wouldn't want to use this. I'd want to do a gradient erase. At least I want to try that. That could give me what I'm wanting. And now just have to do a bit. I mean, that is close to it, yeah. And I think we do a soft erase. Okay, you know what? Let's try the blur tool. Like, let's just try and blur the entire thing. That might... Like, that's kinda doing it. And maybe I can try and mess around with this. What was this at, like 50% opacity? Okay, that actually helped a lot more. Okay. Now it looks more like it's kind of a soft glow. That's good. Then... So on this one, like, I don't want it to be a pure white. Like, that's looking pretty good. Okay, there we go. I can move that finally. I clicked on something on the stream chat in OBS and it just popped up something really just something large that I couldn't really work with. Because I was wanting to take a look at one of the like emojis that like one of Maddie's emojis that Celis used, they kind of a idea, I think. Okay, yeah. And then I remembered, oh, wait. I'm in Maddie's Discord server. She uses the same emojis there as she does on Twitch. I can just look at the emoji on Discord to get a better view of it, and it did help. So I'm thinking this actually, yeah, this does look pretty good. I do want to kind of blur the edges. Probably not that much though. Okay, yeah, no, I definitely want to shrink down a bit. Okay, so maybe blur was the wrong tool for this. Use a soft erase to get rid of the hard edges. And then I'm just left with this, which... Okay, actually, maybe I should make it a bit bigger before I start messing around with it like that. And besides, I can just erase what I don't want on this. Okay. Okay, no, okay, yeah, I like the size here. I guess, honestly, just shrink the brush down more. Okay, and maybe now go for blur, go here, and then shrink it down too. That way we just have a nice blurred edge around it. No hard edges. It just... Okay, that looks a lot better. I kind of want to put another little highlight on here, but then the first thing that popped into mind is that, okay, now it looks more like a butt. So I'd rather just keep it on one of them than try and put it on both. But yeah, I am liking how it's turned out, so... Well, now I'm kind of wondering if, like, not having a... Well... Like, I was wondering if not having a little mouth visible... Does that help it or hurt it? I mean... Granted, say this is about, like... the size you normally see it as an emote. You can't really tell, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I'd say that looks pretty good. So actually I want to see... yeah, no, I like it better with the less, like, neon red heart. That feels better. So, let me just actually turn this into a... Okay, I just realized I haven't actually turned the, like, Dear God emote into a finished, like, PNG. So I'll also do that right now. Oh, yeah, because I'm not on a... Okay. Yeah, I have not actually saved this one as a PNG. Okay. So that is done. And you know what? Let's just upload those so I can get a like feel of oh yeah, actually wait. Okay. I think that actually might be all of the like just standard emotes I can actually use. Like I can definitely upload more and then use them later. And like swap them out. But yeah, so only other stuff left is like a few animated emotes. And I really wish I could just have all of them in free, because I do, like, I want all these to be used. Like, I really do wish I could just have, like, all my emotes be in standard emotes. Okay, I do. Okay, so got the follower there. Might as well put slime at tier 3. And then Dear God at tier 2. So yeah, I've still got 2 more animated slots. Oh. So honestly, this might actually be like the last, or well, I mean maybe second or third to last emote stream. Because I mean I have one idea for a animated emote, but that one's gonna take like quite a bit of work, and I kind of want to do that off stream. Just because most of it, it's like just like I'm planning on animating the slime emote that I have, and actually just like kind of having it be dripping. But that, like I said, that one, it's not really a lot to show. It's just, yeah, I'm doing a lot, but it's like a lot of small stuff. Actually, like 8B could be like a fun one to, like, I could work with 8B to make that one animated. I mean, I pretty much just have to have the arms just kind of like just have basically just make it animated so the arms are actually moving. And of course there's 6A here, which would be one of the easiest ones to do. Because if I remember right, there is like an entire thing that you can, yeah, like easy animate. Which like, yeah, there are a few animations. So yeah, like I could do that. Like I have options. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's just hard to choose. Because there aren't that many ones that are... Yeah, well, I mean... I guess I could go... Like, this is another one that's fairly easy to work with animated. Which... Yeah, I mean, I guess that one would be good for a last animated one. So G10 and H10, let's take a look at those. Okay, looks like these are not... Okay, yeah, unlike with like, I think A10 and B10. Yeah, A10 and B10 were one where they were both together. And I think the same for E and F10. Yeah. Yeah, because I think when Lumon made these, they pretty much grouped together any two that are part of like a... They're like kind of meant to be animated together. They grouped them together into just one PSD file. And looking through these... Yeah, not really seeing another one that's like a double file. Oh. And I don't think there were any in the second set. Because, yeah, looking at these, none of them really seem to be... Yeah. And none of these emotes are, like, meant to be animated together. Yeah. I do want to just at least have all my emo slots filled up. I mean, think about it, I also need like something for, yeah, I guess I need something for bits, but like I don't know. I don't like I honestly don't want people to feel like they have to do the bits. I mean, yeah, most people don't feel like they have to. They want to. That's something they can do. But I mean, like I said, I wish I could have all of these for free. Just like put them all in the free tier so anyone who follows me can just use them and just have fun with it. Hmm. Like K5 honestly looks to be pretty good to just like pair that with the easy shake or like the easy animate like the shake animation. That feels like it would work well. Oh, and well, I mean this one would be a like pretty easy one to do, but I feel like I kind of already have that vibe with like this emote that I made. Like the emote I made based off of this base, so I don't know. If you know what, let's just go with B8. Like it's definitely going to be different looking, but I think it can work. Yeah, I mean, even if it doesn't really work, well, oh well. Alright, so first... Oh, okay, that's... Okay. Alright. That's how we did it. I mean, it makes sense. Although now that I think about it, this is gonna be like the most I've drawn like my body for an emote. I mean, it's still just going to be like my upper torso. I guess honestly I can probably like not worry too much about like having the coat be all detailed. And also can't forget lock. Yeah, don't want to lock all of those, just want to lock all of these. And I will be making the arms like separate ones, so just gotta remember that. Like, this is specifically for the body. Yeah, which also means I'm going to want to... I'm going to need to, like, have different parts of the outlines around where the arms are. But I'm also going to need to have those also be on different layers, because, like, I'm going to turn this into an animated emote and, like, have the arms moving. Then I also kind of need to have it so the body kind of, like, so they actually still are attached to the body in each position. Yeah, that's a lot of work. Which again is like with the other one, it's why I'm not going to be doing, which is why I don't want to do a lot of it on stream, just because, yeah, it's a lot of work for just something like that. Like, definitely not something that I want to do on stream. Like, I definitely stream like the first part, like the first part of these, like actually getting the emote out and all the details drawn in, but when it comes to like these smaller details I have to add in so that each individual frame actually still like works. Yeah, I'd rather not do that on stream. Because that just feels like just a whole lot of, it would be a whole lot of pointless busy work. Actually, I select this. Oh. Okay. No. Prefer to editing layer. Oh, okay. Still has this weird thing here, but I can work with that. Does mean I don't have to worry about messing up the face, so that's nice. I mean, granted, I don't really mess up the face, I just have to be careful around certain parts of it. Because I'd be using a different color to, like, outline the, like, mouth and such. To stop trying to lean my stylus down when I'm doing stuff. It's not an actual pencil, so I don't really get a like benefit from that. Okay, shrink this. Yeah, this size should be good. got that done. And, you know, I just realized the arms are actually going to be fairly easy to work with. Mainly because I'm just going to have to... Like, I don't have to care where exactly they are in the... like, in the layer structure, because I can just rearrange them when I'm setting up the image for, like, that stage of the GIF, so... that part's actually pretty easy. Eh. Hey, I'll deal with like, yeah, honestly, I'll deal with all of that later. Like trying to figure out how to have a body in the arms, I can work on that later. Okay, so now we go for facial details. Okay, let's start with the mouth and like ears and such. Okay. And need to go here. Oh, yeah, it didn't go all the way. That explains it. I wonder if... yeah, no, trying to see if any of the... like, it's not going to kind of overflow as far as I was hoping it would. Yeah, still kind of did it. If I turn that off... no, okay, I do kind of want to try and... like, if we can just... a bit like that. Okay. Oh, yeah, and why did I change this? Much better. Oh. Drawing on the wrong layer. Again. Really have a bad habit of that. Alright. Okay, yeah, now that I have the like face outline as the highest level here, highest layer, I can now just go like that. So now get on the proper layer. This will be for the outline of the eye. Then I make another layer for the angry eyebrows. Which obviously go across like that, and they will get like trimmed up a bit. Okay. With the proper eraser, first of all. Once I shrink it down a bit. Really need to stop sliding on its side. I mean, I don't know how good that is for the like actual stylus, but it makes an annoying like noise and feeling when I drag it, so I don't want to keep doing that. Okay. Alright, looks like those two are good. Okay. I think that's a good enough start for now. And okay, yeah, I will probably continue with this next week, because again, like I said, when it comes to putting in like the big details and finishing up the drawing, I do want to share that with you guys because it's fun. And when it comes to me having to go with all the tiny details, like making sure I have a layer where like the rest of the body's here, but we don't have something blocking this arm connecting, and yeah, when I have to get to stuff like that, that's when I'll do it off stream. Because, like I said, I want to have a animated slime emote where, like, he's actually dripping. And yeah, a lot of that is just kind of small detail busy work. Like, it would literally just be me deciding, like, okay, so let's draw this little droplet a bit lower, maybe make it a bit bigger, or hell, maybe a bit smaller. And also, like, okay, let me tighten up this part since this is a drop that's, like, dripping out of the outline, so the farther down it gets, the thinner the connection needs to be, and stuff like that. And honestly, I don't know if I want to color in the eyes or just like have them be white. Oh, actually, I mean, I might as well check it. Like, check that out and see. Okay, actually, yeah, no, I think that color works better than white. But, yeah. I'd say got some good work done today, finished up all my normal emotes. So I'd say, yeah, today was a pretty good stream. So tomorrow we'll be continuing on with my, like, artwork, and I'll give you guys a little sneak peek at where we're going to be starting. So yeah, got everything, like all the buildings are set up. Though, where is that little... okay, that's the one I forgot to turn off. So yeah, all the buildings are set up, so what we'll be doing next stream, like tomorrow, I mean, is, well, trying to make a starlit sky. So that should be fun to just figure out. But I'd say now is a, well, good time as any to end it. So, alright. Let's see who is streaming right now that we can raid into. A lot of people doing art that I don't really like, that I don't know. And they do look like they're, like, it's good art. But don't really just want to raid into them. It's always hard to figure out who to raid into. You know what? Why not? Okay, we're gonna raid into Sakana Sushi, and right now she's, well, basically watching Warhammer videos on the Primarchs, like Warhammer 40k. So, honestly, why not just raid into her? It seems fun. And honestly, like watching lore videos like this is always kind of just fun way to. It's a fun thing to have on in the background, especially because sometimes it's just like some really crazy shit, especially with 40k. So we'll start the raid. Alright, so like I said, tomorrow's stream be more of the little fan art project. And it'll start like usual at 5:30. So, yeah. For everyone who came in, whether you lurked, whether you chatted, thank you. It's always nice to have you guys here. And I do hope to see you guys tomorrow as well. So I hope everyone has a wonderful morning, noon, afternoon, evening, day, night, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever time zone you're in. I hope you have a wonderful time of it. And like I said earlier, I hope I'll see you again tomorrow. Let's raid. And for YouTube, I'll be ending the stream here. Hope to see you guys tomorrow as well. Goodbye.